What's up, muchachos? Minutes on the Sun here. This is my response to the recent cemetery challenge by Mr. Terrain Noob and my other new favorite channel, 5-Star Rating 22. These guys are doing a little competition, so I secretively jumped in. I didn't want to say anything to anybody that I wasn't going to comment and say that I was building one because I was afraid I wasn't going to get it finished and it wasn't that big of a priority, so it was just kind of a thing I did this week. Watching you guys' vids, decided I'd jump in, and mainly also I wanted to try some new techniques for different things, and I thought what a perfect place to try them out. And one of those was a fence idea. I didn't want to try the matchbook idea. I didn't trust matchbook paper to hold up, so I used my usual hard paper that's a little denser than cereal box paper. But even that, after building this, and I glued it with super glue, you know, not Elmer's glue, because Elmer's glue's got a lot of water in it and that'll make things warp, and then it's still warped. See that? It was straight last night. That's, you know, a little warpy, and even on this side, down this side, you can see both of those pieces did not stay straight. But overall, I think it worked. If I tried this technique again, I think I would just go ahead and use plastic-hard and have no warping at all whatsoever. So I'm going to zoom in a little closer and get some more. Here you can see it's built in the same style as most of my structures. It's foam core with one side of the paper peeled off, and then the bricks were drawn in with a pen, and then that was about it. And then everything else is cardboard, hard paper card. I don't know what to call it. And I wasn't going to add any kind of foliage or flocking, but after Terrain Noobs, I saw his, and he's definitely got me beat on the realism of, you know, nature. I can't seem to get it. Maybe it's just I'm limited with my amount of the types of flocking I have and things like that, but and my gravestones came out kind of, they're a little tiny, but I like them. I think they work. There's a zombie's hand coming out. Definitely a 40K mausoleum. That was kind of what I was going for, with the bleeding skulls set into the wall. I don't know why they're bleeding and why they're there, but they look bitchin', so they're there. And it's set on a foam core foundation. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to build. Inside, there are zombie guardsmen. These are just made out of Imperial Guardsmen and Warhammer Fantasy Ghouls. I made these while I was waiting for this to dry. I made these and painted them for you, just for you guys. So we'll put that away. I got some other stuff to show you. Now, I was talking about making nature look natural in terrain. It's hard to do for me for some reason, but I think this piece turned out pretty cool. This is white foam. This is your white, bubbly, crappy foam that you can find anywhere. I just sanded as smooth as I can get it, and then coat it with glue and house paint and sand, and then some more glue and some more house paint. And then you dry brush, and I think it works pretty good as just like, I don't know, maybe granite rocks, some nature terrain. Pretty cool. It was fun. And then I was watching some Star Wars, and something caught my eye, probably in Tatooine. And I got inspired to build something, and I cracked this out in a night. I haven't painted the base yet, but resisted the urge to cover this thing with rivets. You do not know how hard it is for me to not rivet things that I build. But there's no rivets on this, just rust, and I don't know, it's just kind of practice, working on the paint jobs, painting terrain. But I might finish it. I don't really care about it too much. This you've seen the Mech Shack, a little It's not any more painted than it was last time you saw it. It's still just kind of dry brushed and gave it a few washes of Devlin Mud and Badab Black and some other washes. But I'll finish that someday. I love that thing. But this thing is another one of my recent completions. I started a blog. You can go check it out at minutesonthesun.blogspot.com, I think it is. It's easy to find. You can see a few work in progress pictures of this. While I was building it, my camera died and I couldn't find my charger. And I just spent all my time working on this instead of looking for it, so I just finished it. But rivets, rivets, rivets. This thing's got like 1,000 rivets on it. Not really, but probably close. There's a lot. But it's just, the entire thing's just cardboard and cereal box. It's all you need. And a little bit of patience. I was thinking about making a tutorial for anybody who might be interested in building things like this. You know, it's time consuming and it's a little bit of carpentry more than anything else. And you gotta have some metal rulers and good razor blades and scissors and stuff like that, but accidentally hit the off button. Cut myself off. Anyway, yeah, if anyone wants to learn how to build stuff like this, let me know. If I get enough people that ask for it, I will sit down and show you everything I know about this technique that I've built a lot of stuff with this technique, and it's all kind of sucked. But I'm finally getting to where I've got it down and things are turning out pretty straight, and I can do this quickly now. That's the other thing, getting things to come together in a timely manner. But it's a pretty big piece, it's heavy. Whoa!